Designed by and for FPRH professionals through co-creation workshops in 2020, FP Insight is an online tool that you can use to find, save, and share the family planning and reproductive health resources that are important for you and your work. So how does FP Insight work? On FP Insight, you can save your favorite resources to the platform and organize them into collections that make sense for you, so you can easily come back to them when you need them. When you save resources to your collections, these resources will also appear in the FP Insight Newsfeeds so that others can get inspiration from the resources that you're reading and using to inform your work. With over 5,000 resources shared on the platform by a community of over 2,000 FPRH professionals, when you join FP Insight, you're helping contribute to a body of knowledge that benefits the entire FPRH professional community. Let's take a brief tour of FP Insight today and find out how to use it. When you visit FP Insight, you can view the thousands of resources on the platform with or without an FP Insight account. However, to have access to the full range of FP Insight's features, the best experience comes when you create a free FP Insight account. Let's show you how to do this. To get started, open your internet browser and go to www.fpinsight.org. This will take you to the FP Insight homepage. If you're new, you can sign up for an account by clicking the blue sign up button in the top right corner or using the sign up link at the bottom right. On the sign up page, you have two different options for creating your free FP Insight account. You can sign up by using your email and creating a new password, or you can link FP Insight with your Google or Facebook account, avoiding the need for a new password. First, I'll show you how to sign up with your email and password. On the sign up screen, enter your first name, last name, country, email address, and then enter your new password in both the password and confirm password box. Make sure the password is at least 6 characters long. Once you've done that, click the Create Account button and a confirmation code will then be sent to your email inbox. In another Internet tab, go check your email inbox to find your code. If you don't see an email, be sure to check your junk folder. Copy the code from your email and return to the FP Insight sign-up page to paste your code into the requested box, and then click the Confirm Account button. And now, you've just completed the first half of the sign-up process. But remember, if you would prefer not to create a password, you can also complete the sign-up process by linking FP Insight to either your Google or your Facebook account. To do this, when you're first viewing the sign-up page, you would simply click the Continue with Google or Continue with Facebook buttons shown below and follow the prompts on your screen. Whether you use Google, Facebook, or email, the process is simple. Just remember which method you use to log in next time. Now it's time to complete the second part of the sign-up process. It's essential to complete these next steps to access your account. To begin, start by selecting your FPRH professional interests. This helps FP Insight personalize your resource recommendations. You can select as many interests as you'd like from the predefined list and explore regions and countries of interest. You can also view the topic list in French. When you're done, click Continue. On the next page, enter your organization, job title, and a short bio about yourself. This allows others to learn about your background so you can connect with fellow FPRH professionals on the platform. Once complete, click Continue. On this page, you can select your gender pronouns, upload a profile photo, and link your social media accounts if you'd like. The more information you add, the better your profile looks. When done, click Continue again. Now on the final page, click the drop-down button to select how you heard about FP Insight, and then check the box to indicate whether you'd like to receive updates on upcoming FPRH events and publications. Then click Finish and take me to the newsfeed, and you're all done. After signing up, you'll be directed to the trending newsfeed. A tutorial will pop up to guide you through FP Insight's features. Be sure to click the yellow Next button to explore these features, including the 3 FP Insight news feeds, where to add a post, how to view your profile, how to earn badges, and where to go if you need additional help. Your FP Insight profile page is your personal hub for managing your account and resources, where you can view and update your account information, your profile photo, bio, and your FPRH interests. You can access the FP Insight collections that you've created and create new collections. You can also view the FP Insight users that follow your page, as well as how to access any resources you have saved for offline viewing. To first access your FP Insight profile, make sure that you're logged into your FP Insight account, and then click on your profile icon in the top right corner. On the drop-down menu that appears, click the button that says View Profile and Collections, and this will direct you to your profile page. If you missed adding details to your profile page during the sign-up process, or you want to add new information about yourself, updating your FP Insight profile is simple. You will notice that your profile page has 4 sections that are separated by gray headers. They include My Profile, My Collections, Offline Content, and Following. To edit your profile information, make sure you are viewing the section entitled My Profile. To make changes to your profile, simply click the Edit My Profile button. From here, a pop-up window will appear and you can add any details you wish to include. Once you're done, be sure to click the yellow Save button. Now that you've filled out your profile, click on the FP Insight logo in the top left of your screen to return to your homepage. At the top, you'll see 3 news feeds that you can explore to find relevant and timely information: the For You feed, the Trending feed, and the Following feed. By default, you will start on the yellow Trending news feed. The posts and collections on the Trending feed are the most popular and recent ones across the platform. They've had the most interactions by other users through likes, saves, and follows. I'll go into those interactions in more detail in a bit. Next, the Following feed shows you updates from the people and collections on FP Insight that you follow. When you click on the Following button, it will turn to red to show you that you're now on the Following feed. If you're a brand new user, you won't have any content displayed in your Following feed yet. In order for your Following feed to load content, you must first follow other FP Insight users or collections on the platform. I'll show you how to follow other users and collections soon. Your last news feed, called the For You feed, shows you personalized content based on your interests. When you click on the For You button, it will turn to blue to show that you're now in the For You feed. The For You feed will show you content related to your FPRH interests that you added to your profile when you signed up. So for example, if you selected that you're interested in advocacy, you will see posts and collections related to FPRH advocacy in your For You feed. In addition, this FP Insight newsfeed has a smart algorithm that pays attention to the types of resources that you're liking, saving, and following across FP Insight, and uses this information to deliver you the most relevant information in your For You feed so it's personalized just for you. But just like with the Following newsfeed, as a first-time user, you won't have content displayed right away in your For You feed. But as you interact with FP Insight, you will quickly start to see your For You feed populate. At the top of your FP Insight screen, you will see a few drop-down menus that are designed to help you navigate the platform with ease. Let's start from the far right of your screen. If you click your profile picture, this will show you 4 buttons. The first one will take you to your profile page. The second one will give you information about how to earn badges on the FP Insight platform. The third option will take you to FP Insight settings. And the last option is the button to log out of your account. Easy enough. Next to your profile picture, you will see an image of a bell. This is where you can view notifications if another FP Insight user starts following you, if they like your content, or interacts with you in some other way. Next to the bell, you will see a drop-down menu with a list of languages. FP Insight can be translated into over 20 languages, and this menu will allow you to change the language on your home screen. Further left, you will see the Explore button. This button shows a link called Browse All Collections, which is a great page where you can view hundreds of FP Insight collections that fellow users have created to get an idea of what other people are sharing. And next to the Explore button is the About button. This will share a menu with multiple links to help you better get to know the FP Insight platform and its features, including a page where you can view a list of the thousands of other FPRH professionals signed up for the platform. Lastly, but most importantly, is the FP Insight search field. In the search field, type in any word or topic that you are interested in, and it will display any FP Insight resources or collections on this topic. For example, I can search the phrase digital health, and it will show a long list of resources on this topic. And on the left side of your screen, you can further filter your search results until you find exactly what you're looking for. Let's go back to the trending newsfeed. This is a great place to start as a new user. Here you'll find two types of content on each newsfeed: posts and collections. It's helpful to think about collections like a folder, and posts are like the items that you save inside that folder. Posts can be any kind of web-based resource you like, whether that is a blog, a research publication, a YouTube video, or something else. As long as it has a URL, you can save it on FP Insight. Posts are shown in a light orange color, and these are individual resources that have been saved on FP Insight. All posts must be saved inside a collection. So for example, the post on my screen is a resource about a program that supports married adolescents accessing contraception. So I might want to save this resource in a collection focused on FPRH services for adolescents. You can have as many collections as you like, and each collection can have an unlimited number of posts inside of it. Collections also show up in the newsfeed and are displayed in light blue. If you click on a collection, you'll navigate to that collection landing page on FP Insight, where you can view all of the individual posts on a similar topic that have been saved within that collection. Alternatively, if you click on a post, it will take you directly to that resource and off of the FP Insight platform. To start adding content to your FP Insight profile, you can do this two different ways: by creating a collection or by adding a post. Let's first look at how to create a collection. Start by clicking on your profile photo and click the View Profile and Collections button. Then make sure you click on the section of your profile titled My Collections. At the top of this section, click the yellow button that says Add a Collection. A new page will appear, and you will be asked to add details about the collection you are creating. Remember, a collection is like a folder, and you can make as many collections as you like. So think about what types of resources you want to save in this particular collection. For this collection, let's say I want to save a group of resources on gender-based violence prevention. I could call this collection Gender-Based Violence Resources for FPRH Programs, and we'll add a simple description about what types of resources I will be saving here. So my description says, this collection includes resources discussing the prevention and response to gender-based violence, intimate partner violence, child early and forced marriage, FGM, gender inequality, and other forms of sexual and reproductive violence and coercion. Finally, I can add select FPRH keywords that match this topic to tag my collection. This will help my collection better show up in the newsfeeds for people looking for resources on this same topic. Once I hit the Save Collection button on the bottom, my first collection has been created. Now it's time to start adding resources. When you come across a useful FPRH resource online, you can save it to FP Insight so you can easily come back to it whenever you need it. When you save this resource, it will also appear in the FP Insight newsfeeds so that other users can benefit from it too. To add a post, first make sure that you're logged into FP Insight, and then start by clicking the yellow plus button on the right side of your screen. You're going to begin by entering the URL of the post that you want to add to FP Insight, and then clicking on the Preview Post button in the corner here. So I'm going to navigate to the resource that I want to add. I've identified a UNFPA resource that focuses on GBV integration and SRH services. Now I'm going to copy the URL for this resource, and I'm going to navigate back to FP Insight and paste it into this box and hit the Preview Post button. And the really nice thing is that FP Insight can oftentimes capture some of the details automatically about the resource that you're sharing. So you'll notice here that it has already entered the title of the post that I'm adding. And so if I scroll down a little bit further, some of the additional details that you're going to want to make sure that you add is we're going to note which language this resource was published in. So I'm going to hit the drop-down menu and select English.
And then next, you're going to want to make sure that you add a description for what this resource is about and maybe why somebody would want to read it. And so you'll note that the FP Insight already captured some information, but I'm going to go ahead and add my own description here just to make sure that it fits what I want to say. And then the most important thing here is remember that every post has to be saved in a collection. So you may remember that I just recently created a GBV related collection. And so one of the options that I have is I could go to this drop-down menu, which is going to show me a list of all of the existing FP Insight collections that I have already created. And I can find my gender-based violence related collection. So I can click this because I think that this resource is a great fit for this collection since it's on the same topic. However, one other option you do have is you could choose to create a brand new collection. If you feel like the collections that you've already created, that this resource doesn't necessarily fit with those topics, you could choose to click this yellow Add New Collection button, and you could type in a brand new collection title based off of how you want to organize this resource. So maybe because this resource is also focused on humanitarian settings, I could title this collection FPRH Services in Humanitarian Settings and start a brand new folder with these materials. However, I think that I want to keep this in my GBV collection, so I'm going to make sure that that is the one that I have selected here. And then lastly, I can go ahead and add some keywords that describe this resource. That's going to help elevate this post in the newsfeeds as well as in the search engine for others looking for materials on this topic. So I can select the words gender-based violence and humanitarian settings. And with that, I have filled out all of the necessary information here. So I'm simply going to go ahead and click the Add Post button. And with that, congratulations, you have added your first post, and you will now be redirected back to the FP Insight collection where you chose to save your resource. So you'll see if I scroll down to the very bottom here, here is the new resource that I just added to this collection. So you can add posts to your collections at any time. So the next time you find another resource that's going to be on the same topic, you can come back and save it in this same collection.
At any point, if you want to access all of your saved posts and collections, simply go to your FP Insight profile by clicking on your profile icon in the top right corner. Go to the block in your profile called My Collections, and this will show you all of the collections you've created so far. So if you need to come back to any resources you've saved, you'll find them all here. If you would like to edit a resource that you have already added to FP Insight, simply click on the collection where you have saved that resource. Once you have opened that collection, find the resource that you would like to edit and click the circle with 3 vertical dots in it to view the drop-down menu. From here, you will see 5 different options: share the post to social media, edit the post, save the post offline, delete the post, or move the post into a section. In this example, we want to click the Edit This Post button, and you will then be redirected to the Edit Post screen where you can add any changes and then click Save. Now that you know how to add content to FP Insight, let's explore some of the actions you can take on posts and collections. For collections, you have the ability to both like and follow them, which will send the other user a notification letting them know that the resources they shared were popular with other users. When you follow someone else's collection, you will have the ability to see when that person adds new posts to their collection in your following newsfeed. For posts that are made by other users, you have the ability to like their posts, as well as to save a post that someone else has shared into one of their own collections. This process looks very similar to adding a new post, but when you save a post that's already on the platform, FP Insight will copy all of the information that the original user shared, so you can save this resource faster without having to visit the original website, and it's now saved in your own personal profile. One of the key benefits of FP Insight is getting exposed to important resources that other FPRH professionals are using to inform their work. You can do this by finding and following other FP Insight users to see what they're saving and sharing. To find someone to follow, start by browsing your newsfeeds. And if you see someone who is sharing interesting content, click on that person's name to view their full profile. Then, click the follow button so you can track and see what else they post on FP Insight. You can also browse all FP Insight users by clicking on the About button and selecting Browse All FP Insight Users in the drop-down menu. From here, you can look at all of the users on the platform, or use the filters to narrow down users by their interests or country. Alternatively, you can search for FP Insight users in the search bar by entering a person's name and then pressing the Enter button on your keyboard. When you find someone of interest, click on the Follow button on the person's card. As you follow people in collections, you'll start to see the new content that they are posting to FP Insight on your following feed. If you'd like to view all of the content that you follow in one main place, you can do this by navigating to your profile page and then scrolling to the section entitled Following. From here, you will have the ability to view all of the collections and people that you follow on FP Insight, as well as be able to view the FP Insight users that are following you. Did you know that FP Insight provides the option to save articles to your device that you can view when you don't have internet access? This great feature can help make sure that you can still access resources for your program even if you have unreliable internet. To do this, first you will need to add the post to FP Insight when you do have internet connection. Once you've added the resources that you want to access later, navigate to your profile and find the post that you would like to save for offline viewing. I'm choosing to save this article called Strategic Planning Guide to Equity and Family Planning. To save it, I will click on the three dots in the top right circle of the post, and a menu will appear with a button that says Save Offline. When I click this button, I'll be taken to the Edit Post page where if I scroll down to the bottom of that page, I can select the box that says Save to your device for offline viewing. Once I click the Save Post button, this is done. Now, the next time that you're disconnected from the internet, if you go to www.fpinsight.org, your offline post will appear, and you can still read and learn from this resource despite being offline. Now let's talk about a few features on FP Insight to make your collection stronger and more interactive. First, let's learn how to edit your collections. To do this, make sure that you are logged into your account. Then, click on your profile picture in the top right corner and click the View Profile and Collections button. In your My Collections block, find the collection that you want to edit and click on the title of the collection. Once you're viewing that collection, click on the pencil icon box underneath your collection description and keywords. Once on the Edit Collection page, you can make any changes or additions that you like to the collection title, description, and keywords. This is also where you can add a collaborator to your collection. Typically, you are the only one who can add a resource to the FP Insight collections that you create. However, if you choose to add a collaborator to your collection, you and your colleagues will be able to contribute resources to this collection together. There is no limit to how many collaborators you can add. So for example, if you are a member of an FPRH working group, you could all be collaborators on a collection where you save resources from your meetings in this collection together. To add a collaborator, simply search for their name in the box on the bottom of the screen. And when you see their name appear, click the yellow Invite button. This will send your colleague an email invitation to join the collection. If they agree to join, they must click the Accept button in their email, and they will then be directed to your new collaborative collection. If your colleague does not already have an FP Insight account and they don't appear when you search for them, you will see red text at the bottom of the page that says, "Sorry, we didn't find any users for your search. Would you like to invite them to FP Insight?" You can then click on the yellow Invite button next to this text, enter your colleague's email, and click Invite. And this will send them an email inviting them to both sign up for FP Insight and to join your collection. Once you've sent those invitations, just remember to click the Save Collection button and you're all done. Another thing you can do with FP Insight collections is that you have the ability to add subfolders within your collections to better organize your resources. We call these subfolders sections. As an FP Insight user, sections can help you organize your collections into subfolders by topic, country, language, material type, or any other organizational category you desire. The possibilities are endless. To get started with this feature, you'll find an Add a Section button in every collection you create. Simply click the Add a Section button and add a section title and description. So for example, I could create a section called French Language Resources, where I can place all of the French publications that are saved in this collection into this specific subfolder. To then place posts inside of a section, click on the button in the top right corner of your post, and in the pop-up menu, click the button that says Move this post. You will see a pop-up appear with a list of all of your existing sections. Select the section you would like to move your post into, or create a new section at the bottom of the box, and then click the yellow Move this post button. And your resource will be transported out of your main collection landing page and into your new section. Now that you know all the details of how to create a collection, let's review a few quick tips for how to make your collection more impactful. But first, let's begin by talking about why collections matter. On FP Insight, collections are public folders where you can save and share your FPRH resources. A strong FP Insight collection can hold a lot of valuable information and can help others to discover valuable resources on specific FPRH topics. And by building and sharing this collection with others in your network, you can help strengthen your technical reputation on the subject. That's why we recommend that to build a strong, shareable collection, you follow 5 simple steps. Let me show those steps using the collection shown on the screen. Step number 1 is that it's important to start with a strong title. Make sure you give your collection an interesting title that clearly reflects the FPRH topic that it covers. Try and come up with a catchy title, so someone viewing it would be curious to learn more. For example, I made this collection to help FPRH professionals follow along with the ICPD 30 Global Dialogues, and so I chose to give it the title Journey to ICPD 30. Next, step number 2 is to craft a relevant description, and make sure you don't miss this step. All strong collections should have a description that helps the reader understand what they'll find in this collection, who the main audience should be, and why these resources are important. Next, step 3 includes adding keywords to your collection. When creating your collection, be sure to select relevant keywords that describe the resources you're going to be saving here. By doing this, this will make your content more likely to show up in the public trending newsfeed for over 2,000 plus other FPRH professionals to see. Step number 4 is a simple one. The more resources in your collection, the better. To build a strong collection, make sure that you've added a minimum of 5 resources, because when someone is seeking new information on a topic, having a variety of different materials will help them in their learning journey. My collection on the screen here has over 50 resources that me and a collaborator have added over the last year, providing a lot of materials for someone to explore. Finally, step number 5 is to add sections. To make your collection even stronger, you can organize your collection into subfolders called sections. This makes navigating the collection much easier, helping users quickly find exactly what they need. As you begin your FP Insight journey, be sure to keep these tips in mind, and you will be building strong collections in no time. Are you looking for new ways to engage on FP Insight and showcase your expertise in the FPRH field? Then it's time to discover how FP Insight badges can take your involvement to the next level. When you join FP Insight, you'll automatically earn your first member badge, celebrating you as part of our knowledge sharing community. And after your first year, you'll reach a new milestone with the Trailblazer badge, recognizing your ongoing commitment to advancing FPRH knowledge over time. But the excitement doesn't stop there. As you're beginning to learn the platform, you can earn your FP Insight Explorer badge by embarking on a fun virtual scavenger hunt that will help you master the platform's key features. It's the perfect way to explore FP Insight and showcase yourself as an active member on the platform. Do you want an even bigger challenge? The FP Insight Spark Badge is our top badge on the platform, awarded to those who go above and beyond by curating an FP Insight collection with 5 or more resources in it. By earning the Spark Badge, you will also earn a digital certificate that you can share with your network to show your commitment to advancing FPRH knowledge and making an impact on the community. If you've already earned your Spark and Explorer badge and you're eager for more, consider joining the FP Insight Ambassador Program. As an FP Insight Ambassador, you will become a leader on the FP Insight platform while building both global and local networks with others working on FPRH, and helping strengthen family planning programs all over the world. Learn more about the Ambassador Program at the link in the video description box below. The last thing I want to cover in this tutorial is actually a really important one. I've showed you how to add a new post to FP Insight with the plus button on the right side of the website, but we've also created a browser button so you can easily and quickly save resources to FP Insight from across the internet without navigating away from the content that you're viewing. To use this feature, you will first need to download the browser button by going to www.fpinsight.org/browser/button. This page will provide instructions on downloading this tool based on what internet browser you use. In this demonstration, I'll show you how to download the browser button on Google Chrome, since this is the most popular browser currently in use. On the page, under Google Chrome, click the hyperlink text that says FP Insight Browser button to navigate to the Chrome Web Store. From here, click anywhere on the big box that says FP Insight. And then on the new page, click the blue Add to Chrome button, and then click the Add Extension button on the pop-up that appears on your screen. The FP Insight logo should now show up in your internet browser bar. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to use this button to add a resource to FP Insight. Let's pretend I'm on the Knowledge Success website, and I read a blog there that I want to save to my FP Insight collection. Simply click on the FP Insight browser extension at the top of your Chrome window and click the yellow Add to FP Insight button. This will open a new window that automatically starts adding this resource to your FP Insight account. All you have to do now is add any additional details about the post that you want to save, and then click the yellow Add Post button. And just like that, this resource will be saved to your FP Insight collection so you can access it easily later. Thanks so much for sticking through this tutorial to the end. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at info@fpinsight.org. We hope you have a great experience on FP Insight, and we can't wait to see all of the fantastic resources that you share with the community.